Hello, thank you guys for tuning in and subscribing to my channel. I really do appreciate it. If you guys would like a person, you can contact my email. I do have two pages on YouTube, Moon Priestess MP and Moon Priestess Gladys Green on YouTube and YouTube only. I'm not on any other platform. I'm thinking about doing some different, but at that time, right now, I'm on YouTube with my messages. I haven't been live yet or anything, so if you want a personal, you can contact my email. Whoever this energy is this morning, a lot of people are mad and upset on the job. You can see the faces, you can see the frowns, you can see the turn up nose, you can see the turn up lips, you can see a lot of things because they wasn't expecting you to get this position. They thought the position was going to be given to somebody else, but it's been a switch around here, a switcheroo. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thought it was going to be somebody else in charge, but baby, it's you. Everybody thought somebody else was going to be in charge, but baby, it's you in charge now. And they wasn't expecting you to be in charge because there's a lot of energies on that job that you want to get rid of automatically that the other boss would not get rid of for nothing. And they was the people causing the problems on the job. You are releasing those negativity energies. Like, I'm not going to have no negative energies here. It's going to be all positive energies here. If you carrying some negative energy, having problems at home, leave it there. You bring it here, you're going to get right up or whatever you're going to do. You're not playing no games around here. These people are mad. They're on their tippy toes walking, thinking that they finna get fired. Like, oh, I got to be on my, you know what I'm saying? And they do with your energy. Spirit, come through for this individual who is just, baby, they was not expecting you to get that position. Oh boy, it was like, oh, I thought such and such was gonna get it. Oh, I thought such and such. No, such and such baby wasn't even qualified, but you was. Spirit, come through for this energy. The Eight of Swords out here, baby. You got these people on their tippy toes. You hear me? They can't take action because you coming through with the truth. Look at you back there. You coming through with the truth. You ain't even gotta be seen with how you finna come through with the truth. But baby, they on their tippy toes. They feel like they can't do what they used to do on the job because of your energy that showed up in charge. Your energy is in charge now. What is this? Just jumped up. The Ace of Swords. What I say, you calling the truth. You got that Eight of Swords with the Ace of Swords. You see that person behind that? That's you calling the truth on them people. They like, ooh, they don't even know what to do and how to take action towards your energy being in charge. Flat out. Whoever this is in charge like a mother, baby. You putting stuff in order. It's almost like this job was losing out because of these cancers on the job. That's what I used to call them. I say, you know what? I can't have no cancers working for me. You a cancer. You coming in giving everybody else cancer. You're sickly. I told that to one of the vice president of a company I was working for. They came in, just to revisit, do they visit, right? The DM, the vice president, and he was like, it's only 3 people on the staff. I said, I had to get rid of them cancers. He said, huh? I said, yeah. I said, I had to get rid of them. I said, they was in here smoking, so much smoke in here I couldn't even see. So I had to get them out of here before I catch it. He was like, I like that. Yeah, cancers. Had to get rid of them, baby. Whoever this is, you calling the truth. Being in charge. You ain't playing around here. Like I told you, when the Eight of Swords came out here, baby, you standing back there calling the truth like it ain't nothing. These people on their tippy toe. They don't know which way to go. They don't know how to take it. They don't know. They in their mind like, damn, I can't even do what I used to do no more. Them motherfuckers, blah, 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 blah. Of course, because you ain't playing no games. Spirit, come through for this energy on the board. We just got this new position, the Hierophant. Baby, you around there teaching them not to play with you because when they play with you, you calling the truth. You too knowledgeable right now. The Four of Wands is out here with the Two of Wands. It's time for you to make some new plans, and you got them already with that Queen of Wands. You got them already, whoever this is. You could be you could be an earth energy. You could be a fire energy here. Take that how it resonates. Spirit, come through. The Emperor, I feel like you are a fire energy here. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy here, baby. You got the Emperor out here. Aries energy. The Four of Wands, Two of Wands, Queen of Wands out here. You got the Hierophant out here. I just feel like you're grounded in your teachings. You're grounded in being in charge. You're grounded in telling the truth because you know you are the truth. You are the walking truth. on their job. And a lot of people are recognizing it about you as well, honey. Take what resonates and leave the rest. The page of Cubs. You tired of watching this fishy stuff going on? People coming in acting like they love their job, and the whole time they in there doing something they don't supposed to be doing. You cutting that out. The Seven of Pentacles out here, like I said, you putting things in order. You like, nah, we ain't finna have no order this week, next week, no order next. Nah, we finna have order every week and every day up in here. That's what I'm getting. Spirit, come through for this energy on the board. Look, the Eight of Pentacles out here up under that hierophant. Baby, you are working towards receiving a lot, gaining a lot with different ways of working on this job, different ways of putting in that work on this job. There was nobody better for this position than you. And you know this. Because all the other people say, oh, I thought such and such. You like, such, they ain't even finished this. Or they ain't even do this. They don't even know how to finish nothing off. How is they going to be a boss? Half bossing. No, we need a boss that's all the way through. Doing things all the way through. Not doing things halfway. The Two of Swords is out here. You see what I'm saying? You got them blinded. They can't take action towards the work that you putting out. Towards the different things that you're creating for that employment, for that job. A lot of people just got to sit down and figure out their next move on how you calling the truth. That's all that is. Spirit, come through. Shit, the Six of Pentacles out here. You ready to work on some things, get some things done, help each other, team player. You got that Six of Pentacles out here. This is teamwork. Not one man's work. This is a work where you being the boss, creating these things, they're working towards it. You all are comfortable with what you're making, what you're doing, the hours being given to you on this job. All of these things are mattering to you. You feel like y'all didn't have enough scheduling budget because of the people that was on the job. Y'all didn't have enough hours to give out because of this job, because of the people before you. It just seemed like they was just coming to work, not looking at the stats, not looking at where areas they need to improve on the job, things like that. Making the budget for the day, things like that. Because when you make your budget for the day, you get more hours. When you get more hours, you get happy employers. When things are going right in the job, you get a happy environment. That's where you're going. That's what you're doing. The Judgment is out here as I'm talking. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. The Two of Pentacles is out here, baby. You are balancing out the finances and balancing out that money on that job, and you heading strong to it with the truth. You're calling the truth. You're taking action simply because you already had a plan in your mind about you when you became the boss, what you would do. And baby, your plans and whatever you've been writing down about it is coming true. The Temperance card is in reverse because that place was unbalanced with the energy. You're about to balance it out. You're releasing it, getting ready to balance it out with that Temperance in reverse. Shit, you finna balance this shit out and get comfortable in your finances and start to receive them unexpected blessings for that job. Like those new hours coming in. Everybody was talking about, we ain't got no hours. They ain't got no hours because the shrinkage is high in the store. Now you coming in, you decreasing that shrinkage in the store. You getting bonuses in the store. You getting those hours for your employees. You setting things straight here. The Queen of Pentacles out here because you know you got the position. Now it's time for you to release your energy out so things can gain, so things can get like your employees. Spirit, come through. Justice is on the board right along with that Judgment. Thank you for tuning in, subscribing. I appreciate it. If you like a personal, you can contact my email, baby. Until then, I'm just a messenger. Let us get you a daily thought for the day, baby, because you ain't playing. Whoever this energy is, I'm feeling you. You is not playing. You said, I've been on this job for such years. Ain't nothing increased. Now you the boss and things starting to increase. You knew you was made for this position on this job. Wonder, all them wonderings. If I was a manager, I'll get this. And now you are, and now you doing it. How about that? Experience the wonder you see in the eyes of a child. The same wonder is within you. It is waiting for you to call it forth so you can again experience the wonder around you. And that's what you experience. Love, trust, support, teamwork, gaining, increasing, decreasing, all of these things like that. What's on top? Acceptance. Because you're not finna do nothing but accept that type of energy while you're in this position. Ain't nothing else is gonna come in and think they gonna be doing what they used to do, because the used to is gone with you. Circumstances and events we cannot change. We must accept. Accepting a situation, whether we like the outcome or not, give us peace and serenity. That's what you had when you was in that position where somebody else was in charge. You just had to go along with it. You say, I ain't got no control of it. I ain't no boss. I can't do that. If I was a boss, I'd do that. Remember, I keep saying it. If I was a boss, I'd do that. You write stuff down like, you probably put down like me as boss. You could have wrote all this down. You could have did a lot. And now you able to complete those steps that you said you would take if you was the boss. Okay? Acceptance without anger is spiritual growth. And you accepting the job not increasing, the hours not increasing, all that, you accepted that. Now you're in a path of your spiritual growth because you are the boss. So now you can grow some things, right? Okay. Thank you for tuning in. I'm just Moon Priestess, the messenger. I hope this message gets to whoever it needs to get to right on time. Have a good day. Bye-bye.